And we're back once again at Patreon Proving Ground. This time, we've got an interesting tag team matchup. We've got Jaysin Strife, Donnie Peppercricket on one side, and we've got Nicky sent back in the ring and Mack.
And on the Patreon Proving Ground, we found that the most interesting matches, according to our patrons, are the ones who involve tag team and six-man. And so we had a Patreon Proving Ground entirely dedicated to one Survivor Series style matchup. Unfortunately, I was on assignment, couldn't make it.
On assignment? Who gave you an assignment?
As a broadcast journalist and a ring announcer and a commentator, Magnum Management often sends me out on these excursions to get the inside scoop on what's going on here at Magnum. Covered by... only one. Still too early. And we've got four men who, especially in the case of Strife and Donnie, may not have a whole lot of experience tagging together, but that's the nature of these Patreon tapings, is like the randomness of it all can sometimes produce fascinating results. Mack and Donnie locking it up, a battle of the big men. Mack's got him in the corner. Referee Rudy Diamond putting the 5 count, and it was anything but a clean break with just a blatant slap to the face.
I mean, it's Mack. It's the Coalition. What do you expect?
And just laying those knees in right to the chest of one half of Popsicle, Donnie Peppercricket. Donnie turns him around. Forearm smashes right to that. Oh!
Ooh.
And he is just rocking the big guy.
I'm sure there's a little more than bad blood between Peppercricket and any member of the Coalition at this point.
What will Popsicle have in store for the Coalition come season premiere on the 20th? Huge double suplex, plants the big guy. Cover. Only one.
Nicky sent in to break up the count.
Jaysin Strife coming off of his toughest test to date against NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis. The first time the title was defended in Omaha in over 30 years. And Strife, franchise and all, really took the fight to the champion. And
he absolutely did.
And, here's the thing about the Omaha area. People may not think that the best of talent and the best of matches in the caliber can come from an area like this. We proved everybody wrong at Anniversary.
We sure did.
And Donnie just wrenching on the neck of Mack. And with a big guy like that, you got to take advantage of any and every body part you can. Kind of an innovative way to lock Mack up while he's making the tag.
Here comes Strife.
Somersaults right over the ropes. Cover.
Peppercricket and Strife doing an excellent job of keeping Mack.
And Mack able to make the tag.
Too soon.
Just in time. Strife now locking up with Nicky. And here's the thing about Strife. Love him or hate him, he puts in the work anytime he can, every time he can, especially on these Proving Ground tapings. He's not above teaching these new kids a lesson.
Well, and we also have to take into effect that a lot of these younger guys, Strife is their trainer.
Right.
He knows intimately what they can do in that ring. He showed them what to do in that ring.
Especially in the case of Nicky Sen. It's teacher versus student whenever they're in there. Suplex right in the center of the ring by Donnie. Cover. Only two. Nicky able to get the shoulder up, and Mack broke it up at exactly the same time. And Donnie now wrenching in the headlock on Nicky, and at the same time tagging in Strife. Double team action here. Strife with an elbow on Nicky while he was in the headlock. That's got to dish out twice the punishment. Cover. Nicky able to kick out.
Jaysin Strife and Peppercricket might not be an often seen tag team, but these two have been working together for God, no, 15 years now?
Exactly.
How many matches they've had against each other? They know how each other...
Oh, and
right into Mack's
Mack able
boot.
just to plant the knee right in the small of the back. Cover. Only one. The Coalition do a great job of cutting that ring in half and isolating their opponents, and that appears to be what they're doing here to Strife. Tag to Mack. Oh, and Mack just with a vicious boot right to the chest, almost to the lower sternum area. Strife now isolated in the corner, and he's got to make a tag over to Donnie, but I don't think the Coalition is going to let him.
Make it across the ring. Nicky sent.
Taking advantage of the distraction game. Just pummeling Strife at this point. Mack back on the apron. And Nicky trying to push all that weight down onto the back of Strife, and now with the variation of the camel clutch.
Oh!
And again, just trying to break him down and make him that much more vulnerable to a submission hold like that.
Strife's laughing within that hold there.
Almost like he knows something everyone else doesn't and is waiting for the right time to pull out whatever secret weapon he has in his arsenal. Still a 1 count. And you are not going to count a 15-year veteran out so quickly. You're not going to dismiss him. You're not going to say, oh, this will just be an easy night. This will be a walk in the park. No, sirree, Bob.
Sent almost angling himself so that Peppercricket is forced to look right into Strife's eyes.
Definitely adding insult to injury. And that's what Pat Powers has instilled into these guys. Make your enemies grovel at your feet. Make them subservient to your every will. Because the Coalition is that...
Where did you hear that? I've never heard Pat Powers say that.
You know, they took the guys into a back room, and I had my ear to the door because you want to get the scoop, right?
Yeah.
That sounded like what he was saying. And with the addition of... and like you said... Is Preston Maxwell another new member, or is he just a consultant, or is he a sympathizer? With the history that him and Pat have had in the past, and now incorporating that into the Coalition, they are definitely a force to be reckoned with here in Magnum, and they are putting everyone, newcomers or veterans in Magnum, on notice.
Mack back in the ring. Strife once again isolated in the opposite corner that he wants to be in.
Tag made to Nicky, and now double teaming. Donnie trying to intervene, but Rudy's got to shoo him out.
How come Peppercricket's the only one that gets caught? That's what I want to know.
Well, okay, when you wear colors that bright and you're that big of a guy.
Yeah, but dude, Mack is shiny. You should be able to see him too.
Point taken. And once again, Nicky just wrenching on that camel clutch while forced. Oh!
I wonder if that's what Strife knew that the rest of us didn't.
That will ruin his weekend. What's left of it.
That might ruin a lot of things. Strife's now got his opportunity to get a tag in.
That's what he was planning all along. Strife's got to make the tag to Donnie. Nicky is closer to Mack to make the tag, and he does.
Go fast.
And he makes the tag to Donnie. Donnie's a house of fire.
The big men facing off.
No flips, just fluff. What's Donnie going to do with Mack here? Head hard into the buckle. Ropes. Oh, there's the Donnie splash. I don't believe he's given that a name yet. Cover. Only two. Nicky able to break it up.
My God.
And Strife.
He grabbed him by the mullet.
Strife able to counteract Nicky, but all 4 men in the ring. Rudy Diamond's got to take control of this one.
Strife is doing his best to keep Nicky sent out of things.
Mack tried for a splash in the corner. Donnie's got him.
God.
Plants him.
And he's going to go.
We've seen this before, Daisy. He's gone up for the Donnie bomb. Cover. And that's it.
Hey! Donnie Peppercricket, Jaysin Strife picking the win up over Mack and Nicky Sent. What an afternoon.
Amazing finish to tag team action here on the Patreon Proving Ground.